Good morning, cadets. Yesterday we have already started the academic session 2021-22. I have already started the first chapter, A Letter to God, about the story's outline. Today we will be involving cadets in our online class. So you will be happy to meet your friends. So cadets, you know the main character of the story, Lancho, was a hard-working farmer. He lived in a valley. His house was situated on the top of the hill. He could see the fields from there, and he was expecting a good crop. He thought that he would become richer when he harvested. The fields only needed some showers. That is, he was expecting good rain. He was hopeful of it. During his meal, it began to rain. Lancho was very happy that it was raining and he will get a good harvest. He went out to feel the pleasure of rain. So he started dancing in the rain and was very happy for his crops. But suddenly, a strong wind came and large hailstones began to fall. So now his dreams are shattered. He lost all the hopes and it failed for an hour. The field had become completely white. The corn was destroyed completely. So you can understand the feelings of our main character, Lancho, how hopeful he was, and now he has lost all the hope. Lancho told his family that they would go hungry that year. He was so disappointed and he told that they would even starve. That there was no hope and who could help them. All through the night, Lancho thought the only one hope was the help of God. Lancho believed that God's eyes saw everything. So he had no hope on any human being. Nobody can help him. Only he expected divine help. He thought that only God can help him. He would not let them die of hunger. So he was having a lot of love and affection for his family members, and he thought that he will not let them die of starvation. The following Sunday, he wrote a letter to God and he decided firmly that he is writing a letter to God. He wrote, what did he write? God, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos for sustenance. What is peso? Peso is a currency, and he says that he requires 100 pesos for sustenance, means survival. He wrote to God on the envelope. So on the envelope he wrote the address to God. He put the letter inside and went to town. At the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the letter box. So in the beginning of the story, only I had told you postmaster, and there was a good humor in the post office. Everybody started to laugh when they saw on the envelope, "To God." The postmaster was a good-tempered man. He laughed loudly and opened the letter. But when he read the contents of the letter, he was shaken that my family would die of hunger if you don't help me, God. At that time, there was a complete silence in the post office. They understood that he had immense faith on God. The postmaster decided to answer the letter. The writer had written for 100 pesos. Since it was impossible for the postmaster to collect 100 pesos by himself, he asked money to his employees also. He himself gave a part of his salary. He even requested his friends to contribute some pesos. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lancho and put the signature of God. Now you must have understood that God may not come directly to help you, but there are some people who are the messengers and they come for our timely help. That is why it says that we should have unwavering faith in God. Since it was impossible for the postmaster to collect all the money, he had requested everybody and he could manage only 70 pesos. The following Sunday, Lancho received the letter. When Lancho counted the money, he became very angry because he has not received 100 pesos. He has received only 70 pesos. He wrote another letter to God to send him the rest of the amount. He requested God not to send it to him by mail because he thought that the people in the post office are dishonest. So this is how the story ends. But definitely faith can move mountains, has been proved by the main character Lancho. Now we are involving some cadets also in this session. So we have cadet Ravitej who will tell you how faith can move mountains.
Faith can move mountains. Faith is undoubtedly an extreme feeling. Faith can do miracles. It may be faith in yourself or in God. A strong and blind faith can help us in adverse situations. There are innumerable examples to prove this. The best example is of Draupadi. She had extreme faith in Lord Krishna and Lord Krishna had helped her in the adverse situation. This example compels us to have faith and miracles to happen. The live examples of faith are how can you forget the great determined Dashrath Manji, who literally moved the mountains and made the road to help many lives. Santosh Yadav's story has left a lasting impression on us. Her faith in God had helped her a lot. Malala, who was shot by the Taliban, still had faith and moved with just one motive of educating everyone. You may also have your own experience when you felt divine presence with God. Have faith in God, and this is is what we learned in our very first chapter of English. Now we can just correlate with the chapter. I would like my friend Sritan to please continue.
After listening to Ravitesh speak on the topic Faith Can Move Mountains, I would like to correlate it to the chapter A Letter to God. Our main character, Lancho, was living a good life. He thought the rain would bring him a good crop, and the rain came. But it brought along strong wind which caused hail, which brought hailstones, which ruined his crop. But still, he had faith that better days are soon to come. This blind trust or faith in God really helped him. When he lost all his hope, he wrote a letter to God asking him for 100 pesos for sustenance. When he mailed the letter, the postman were amused that how can a man write a letter to God asking him for money. The postman too was unwilling to send this letter and gave it to the postmaster. The postmaster was also very amused after reading the letter, and he could not see the real problem. But when he saw the real problem, he understood that this man is in dire need of help. So he started collecting some money by asking his friends, some workers, and many more. He was able to sum up nearly 70 pesos, and he then mailed his letter back to Lancho by signing God. Lancho thought this money was from God. He never knew the money was from the postmaster and thought some of the money was stolen by the postmaster. In the chapter A Letter to God, even though this letter never reached God, it reached someone who was sensible and acted very kindly towards this complete stranger. Here we can see how sensible people react towards a cry for help. A letter to God is a real story of faith and humanity and increases my hope. Thank you.
Chapter definitely tells us that belief in God will always be rewarded. The main character, Lancho, had a firm faith in God, and he was helped by God, or divine help was given to him. Faith in God means a belief, a firm belief in Almighty. It also means that He means God, will help us in our difficulties. We may not acknowledge God's help, but it is a fact that faith in Almighty gives us hope to live and survive the difficulties of life, and it helps us to tide over our hard times. This is illustrated by Lancho's faith in God when his crop was destroyed, and definitely he received 70 pesos, and here the divine help was provided by the postmaster. Lancho has a deep faith in God. He believes that